Good afternoon, professor and classmates. Today we are going to discuss about business plan, one analytical tool, and one data collection method. Let's get started. First topic is business plan. What is a business plan? A business plan is a guide that outlines goals for the business and how the organization plans to reach them. It is essential for the company to make the right decision. It contains an overview of your business strategy to track tasks and responsibilities and the fundamental financial projection you need to forecast your sales, expenses, and cash flow. An effective business plan plays an important role in sustainable growth of the business. A business plan is for everyone who needs it. It can be an internal document that shows to the employees, shareholders, or other inside the company to help them catch the vision and understand the strategies. It can also be used externally to show potential investors, future employees, or possible partner what you are planning to do, why are you doing it, and how are you going to succeed it. And why do we need to create a business plan? It is essential if you are seeking for a loan or investment. Another reason is that you have a strong plan for meeting your sales goals and that your critical financial statement and forecasts are realistic. Having a business plan also helps to minimize your risk. Every good business plan outlines SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. Your business plan is an asset if you ever want to sail down your road. There are many types of business plan depending on what the company plans to use to accomplish. Each of them is special and different depending on the business objective. The effective business plan will match the goal and its intended use. Knowing the specific use of particular type of plan will help to build a better route for business future. Operation and growth business plan will be discussed in this aspect. The operation plan is one of an internal plan that focuses on everyday operational activities that need to complete. It consists of elements related to company operation such as objective, resources requirement, implementation of staff responsibilities, which are typically requested on an annual basis. The growth business plan also can be called as an expansion plan. It is similar to the standard business plan. There are two types of growth plan, an external and internal growth plan. An external growth plan includes full description of the business as well as financial data and analysis. It is needed when the expansion requires an outside investors. An internal growth plan is used in case the company is funded from its own revenue. It includes estimated expense and projected sale, but it doesn't have to go into detail about the company and product description. So what do we do once the business plan is done? The business plan should be reviewed regularly. It is a great way to uncover your weak spot. It should be dynamic. It should be revised when the new set of data comes in. A business plan is an essential tool for business to deliver the specific plan and direction of the company. It is necessary to conduct the business plan to achieve goals and objectives. Leading a business with an effective plan and valuable suggestion can significantly support the owner of the business. It can be a foundation of the company's future.
Our situation statement is assuming that we are energy drink company. Our situation is the sale of last year quarter has decreased and we are going to have a discussion on the problem and solution. We decided to use the Six Thinking Hats analytical tool and focus group data collection. So let's see what is the Six Thinking Hats technique. The Six Thinking Hats is a team-based problem-solving and brainstorming technique that refers to a parallel thinking technique, which represents every different way of thinking with a colored hat, and it is used in the discussion, which are intended to find the most appropriate solution for a problem or to understand an issue. Parallel thinking ensures that everyone is heard and every opinion valued equally. It is not about agreeing or trying to win, but about exploring every aspect. The Six Thinking Hats technique each has an easy to remember color and each represents a certain type of thinking. Now, assuming you are looking the problem with the Six Thinking Hats technique and you will solve it by wearing each color of hat. Let's explore them one at a time. When wearing the white hat, it's about the fact you are going to think about the information and data, and it is usually used at the beginning of a thinking session. During white hat thinking, everyone focuses objectively, directly, and exclusively on information. What information do we have? What information do we need? How do we obtain it? And what questions need to be asked? Next will be the red hat. When you switch to the red hat means that you are looking the problem by using feeling and emotion towards the particular plan or ideas. The feelings is an important part of thinking that gives you an opportunity to express your feelings, emotions, and intuition without any need to explain or justify them. Feelings come in many forms like I love it, I don't like it, I am worried about it. There is not need to explain or justify your feelings. Simply express them as they exist at the particular moment in the time. Next is the black hat. The black hat is being cautious and careful. It stops us from doing things that are illegal, dangerous, unprofitable, or the bad point of our decision. In order to survive, we need to know what to avoid, what's not going to work, and what is not good for us. Black hat thinking points out if an idea is contradictory or inconsistent if it does not match to our resources, values, or strategy. Next will be the yellow hat. Switch to the positive thinking with the yellow hat. Under the yellow hat, a thinker deliberately sets out to find better benefits that may derive from the suggested idea or plan. Yellow hat thinking is positive and constructive, and under it, we look for the upside and search for benefits. It covers all positive thinking, ranging from the logical and practical at one end to dreams and visions at the other end. Next will be the green hat. The green hat is all about the creativity. Develop the creative solution for the problem. Under the green hat, we seek to modify and improve. Now is the time to go beyond the no, the obvious, and the satisfactory. Everyone is expected to make a creative effort and put forward possibilities. Finally, the blue hat is process control. To thinking about the thinking defines the solution, what needs to be achieved, and define the agenda and purpose of the session. Typically, the blue hat is worn by the facilitator, chairperson, or leader. However, everyone taking part in the thinking session is free to offer blue hat comments and suggestions along the way. It is the responsibility of the person wearing the blue hat to summarize, create the overview, and draw the conclusion. When it comes to conducting a research, the choice of data collection is crucial. The data should be collected in a standardized way. The focus group will be used in this study. Focus group research is one of the most popular research methodologies. So let's see what is the focus group and why it is an appropriate method. A focus group, by definition, is a focused discussion between 6 to 8 people on a set of questions that you might have in order to get more in-depth understanding of a research question. Discussions exploring a set of specific issues that are focused because the process involves some collective activity. A focus group study can ask participants to watch a presentation, for example, then discuss the content before answering survey or interview style questions. Focus groups often use open-ended questions such as how did you feel about the presentation or what did you like the best about the product. The key aspect of focus group is the interactions between participants as the way of collecting qualitative data. The choice of data collection method should be determined by the research question and purpose. So the data collection of focus group can be a combination of interviewing, surveying, and observing. The focus group interviews give a ton of qualitative data to analyze. They not only generate narrative data, but there is a lot of observational data that you can gather as well. Focus group research is one of the most popular research methods. It offers several benefits for researchers, like the ability of the prof respondents for in-depth answers, improved group discussion and interaction, and the co-creation of products. While popular, its effectiveness depends on preparation and implementation. You would not use focus group with more than 8 people and 6 to 8 people who are selected on the basis of their relative understanding or positionality with regards to your research question. It can become chaotic if you have too many people. This is due to people interrupting and speaking over one another, dominating the conversation, and the focus group taking a route that was not intended. Focus group can be one of the most challenging research methods to moderate. From the dynamic nature of the session and the number of participants you are interacting with, to the needs of fine balance between a structured and open discussion. The moderator will need to track time and help enforce the structure of the session while facilitating an open discussion. With the focus group, people often think this is going to be the most efficient way to get that information, and this could be true, except the focus group are a terrible idea if you are going to be asking people questions that they are going to be uncomfortable speaking about in front of other people. Focus group can be extremely efficient way of collecting qualitative subject information, and it could be a disaster if it is not appropriate to find the focus of your research. Here is the data collection and the analysis. We group 8 employees to see the sales report of last year quarter. The discussion of the data were discussed. As you can see in the table, the sale of this year first quarter has decreased comparing to the last year first quarter. Here are 4 open-ended questions that employees are going to be asked. First, what do you think about our product? Second, what do you think about our taste? Third, what factors caused the decline in sale? And the last one, how are we going to improve the sale? Now, let's wearing each color of the hat and see what will we get from this discussion. The white hat come up with the fact of the data information. We have found that the sales decreased due to the health awareness. The research found that Gen Z is more concerned on health and wellness. They are shifting toward the healthier, more natural product and awareness of health effects, especially in food and beverage industry. Red hat is about the feeling on the product and sale. We can see that the packaging design is not up to date. An interesting advertisement, and our product is containing high sugar level and artificial flavor. For the black hat, will be the risk that we might face if we change our product. There will be a high investment on the research and development in developing the new formula. If we decided to adjust the formula, we might lose the current customer. For the positive thinking, with the yellow hat, if we develop our product or increase the advertisement, online advertising will reach Gen Z population. Sale will increase due to the broader customer base and also increase customer experience and satisfaction. For the creativity on the green hat, the increased sale advertising focusing on influencer review. Gen Z's decision making are based on recommendation and reviews, and launch new SKU instead of developing new formula. Avoid taking risks from adjusting the current product formula and lose the customer base. Launch new product to capture new customers. The last one is blue hat. We come up with a solution that we are going to increase the advertising to reach more people, especially the target customer. Change packaging of current product. and launch new SKU that offer customer with healthier choice. For example, reducing sugar level with healthier ingredients. If you are looking for the problem-solving technique, we would like to recommend you to use the 6 thinking hats technique, as it is the appropriate technique for problem solving to better understand on the issue. Moreover, it allows the thinker to separate emotions from logic, creativity from information, and allow thinker to think in the positive and the negative way. And this is all for our presentation. Hope you enjoy our video. Thank you.